you seen the Queen with that sceptre? Oh, come on. Well, she does that wave. That's so close to...
It's the Jubilee this weekend, isn't it? So,
Four-day weekend.
It's a 4-day bank holiday. It's really got nothing to do with the Queen, who most people don't really... The thing I hate most about the Queen is not her inherited wealth, and it's not the powers that she hasn't been elected. It's coronation chicken.
You got a problem with coronation chicken? You got a problem with me, my friend. What's your problem? What's your issue?
My problem is someone had some chicken and some spice and thought, do you know what we should do? Lob a lot of sultanas in there. Nobody wants fruit in meat. I don't want beef and banana pie. I don't want gammon and pineapple, but I'm glad that you can have rank food for a weekend with a little Union Jack flag in it for a woman that you're never going to meet who doesn't give a shit if you die tomorrow.
Tess, are you having a street party?
I am. I'm going to a street party. I've got one planned and I'm quite looking forward to decking out my little Union Jacks, popping up the gazebo.
Well, I'll be right behind you, taking him down.
Doing the dip.
I mean, I'd really like to join in the celebrations, but I have to be sedated over the weekend because I have a rare genetic disorder where I'm sexually aroused by all things royal. And during the royal wedding, I was arrested for molesting a trestle table because it had some bunting hanging on it. And I tried to resist, and finally I'd mounted it, and so I have to be sedated because if I see... I've got a lazy lob on just talking about it. Because it is such a sexual thing, isn't it, really? I mean, you've seen the Queen with that sceptre. Oh, come on. Well, she does that wave. That's so close to...
Christian, what are you doing on Channel 4 News to celebrate?
I will be interviewing the Prime Minister.
What's that? And you're interviewing the Prime Minister...
Yeah.
Just
about the Queen.
About the Queen?
You sure you reckon it's definitely be him?
Why is it the Diamond Jubilee? Because it was silver, then it was gold. Why did they switch to a gem?
From a base metal? Well, it's a very good question. Well, I'll explain. It's silver, gold,
Right, yeah.
diamond,
Yeah.
platinum, and then
Yeah.
it's the state funeral.
But if the economy is shit, shouldn't she have kept with gold or gone down to silver or plastic? Or... I just don't get you.
I'm not responsible for a lot of this stuff.
You're worse in America because you do hereditary, but you elect them.
Right.
So you elect Bush and then you elect his son. Like, you choose.
We've got no choice in this. We've got a terrible system that we've inherited. You are actively making bad decisions. Good point.
I met the Queen once, though, and it was one of those things where the Queen gets somebody, telling her who everybody is, and they must have said, oh, he's from television. And she asked me how to program her video recorder.
So the Queen asked you how to program
She said,
her... Well,
Yeah,
what you should have said
start a
what
porn
you do.
Start a really good porn film.
Don't show down.
Oh, there's TV man's come round to help now. There's Christian there with a toolkit there. I like the pageant. You know that pageant they're having down the barge down the Thames, and the Queen's on that special barge. I like it if behind the rest of the royal family are on an inflatable banana. Hang on.
OK, let's see if the Jubilee is up there. Yes, it's the Queen's Diamond Jubilee this weekend. The Queen recently made a statement renewing her vow to serve the nation. Prince Charles also made a statement saying, oh, for fuck's sake. What else have the nation been talking about?
Is it the Queen's birthday? God bless her, 80-year-old.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because I was driving through Windsor and on a roundabout they had a big sheet. Happy 80.
Does she have 2 birthdays as well?
She does, which explains why she looks so fucking old.
I'd love her to get to 80 and just get leathered. Show her arse or something.
Yeah. See her kind of holding the bar up, down in Zambuca shots.
All she'll probably do is say, thank you very much, have a cup of tea, go out the back and strangle a pheasant. That's what she enjoys. Yeah. I love that picture of her just finishing off a pheasant. Just going,
Having it be
just
great.
looking around, makes no one's looking at it. Apparently her excuse for it, she said, was he put it out of its misery. I thought they were quite happy living in the woods.
Philip says he's going out the back chalking a pheasant means something completely different.
Sean, have you got any birthday message for the Queen?
I think she's totally unnecessary. You know, what do we need a queen for? What do we need a queen for? Bees have a queen, for Christ's sake. We don't need a queen. We're far more sophisticated than bees. And anyway, they get to shag their queen. We don't get near ours.
You sent a birthday message before. Let's have a look and see if it's one of the biggest stories of the week. Yes, the Queen is now 80. To celebrate the Queen's birthday, the Royal Mail has issued a commemorative stamp. A stamp with the Queen's head on it. Where do they get their ideas? OK, John's team. What other news? What other happier news?
Kate Middleton has finally come out.
So to speak.
So to speak. She's been vomiting in the castle.
She hasn't been vomiting. She's had hyperemesis gravidarum, actually.
Isn't it known as super sickness she's got?
Who came up with that? With the laziest doctor in the world. I've forgotten all the Latin I learned. Super sickness. That'll have to do.
It must be horrendous that she can't leave the castle.
Yeah, she's just got a castle. Imagine being stuck in a castle all day.
No, it's not very nice, but she must be thinking it's a great excuse for getting out some of the crap she has to do.
Ironing all those flags.
Yeah, exactly. Feeling poorly again. I'm not doing it.
Sean, the baby's due on April 29th. It's their anniversary. Are you excited?
I don't know. I mean, I've really struggled to find why this is a story. I mean, if it said scan reveals monkey... I put my tea down here. Hang on a sec.
Joe, how did your parents react to the news?
They love me, regardless.
I think... I just don't know. It literally doesn't raise... Don't mind. I wish them no ill.
We only need one, don't we? Should just do an X Factor for the Royals, and there's one left, and that's the one I'll give a shit about. I just can't give a shit about all of them. They keep saying, oh, they're only 56p each. They go, well, yeah, but it's not about that. It's about not having a choice. If you give me a choice, I'd give that 56p to Leon and June off Gogglebox. They deserve it more.
They like the Royals, though. They'd be upset if you got rid of the Royals.
Now, Leon doesn't like the Royals, does he? Bollocks, I'm having a cracker. That's what Leon is. I did discover this week that apparently Diana used to call Harry the spare heir, which I think is fair play. That's quite funny. I'm surprised if there's a spare heir knocking around the palace, it hasn't been stuck to William's head.
I feel a bit sorry for Harry, though, because he's slowly, with every new baby, decreasing in value.
Here's his reaction to the new baby.
You're going to become an uncle again for the second time?
I am going to become an uncle again for the second time, hopefully. So, yeah, it's very exciting news. I can't wait to see my brother suffer more. And with any luck, if it's a girl, then he'll suffer even greater. I think I'd love to see him try and cope with that.
And, of course, with that growing family, your prospects of becoming king reduced, don't they?
Great.
Very likable, isn't he?
He's cool.
Gabby, you did the coverage of the royal wedding.
Yes, I did.
Will you do the coverage of the... Will you be standing outside somehow?
No, I don't think I'll be called upon to do that. All that, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it, when they stand outside the hospital going, we have no news to bring you. I can confirm nothing has happened. It's the worst rolling news story ever, isn't it?
The well-wishers outside that hospital made me look normal.
I don't get that generally. You know, when they go to the news and they'll send some reporter to the area to cover some story that's loosely connected.
No, it's always outside the football ground. Just, yeah, there's been a transfer story, and so I'm standing outside some gates.
The player's not here, the manager's not here, and neither is anybody who's anything to do with the deal. This is Brian Wilson reporting from Anfield.
Is that a mug of tea?
This is my electric microphone, which, whenever I try an outfit on that I'm going to wear on telly, I always hold my...
I thought you were in the rain.
You always... So, whenever you do that... Whenever you do what on telly?
So sometimes if I try, like, clothes on that I'm going to be wearing on telly, say I'm going to the World Cup and I'm there for 30 days, I've got to have 30 outfits. When I try them on, I do this thing where I hold this imaginary microphone in front of my... to see what it looks like, with it, which my husband finds hilarious.
Nice to hear someone English with confidence say, when I go to the World Cup and I'm going to be there for 30 days.
OK, let's take a look and see if the royal baby is up there. Yes, the due date for William and Kate's second child has been announced. No one knows what life will be like for the new royal baby, but one thing's for sure, it'll be better than yours. What else have people been talking about?
The Prince Charles's diaries.
Go on, tell me more.
The royal family aren't to have any opinion on political or politics, anything, and I think he would write his beliefs on China and something that's going on in China, I don't know, and send it off to people and they got printed.
Yeah.
It's like Newsnight.
No, you're right, the royal family aren't meant to have any political opinions. Do you know what that is?
Because it causes problems.
No, it's because they're inbred and they're stupid.
I think Prince Charles's diary would be like Wednesday, got up, ate a swan, it was good.
He's a real drama queen, isn't he? I mean, he's saying now that nobody will appreciate me till I'm dead. I mean, he's turning to Morrissey, isn't he? Like, nobody loves me, you know. He's a ridiculous prick.
Let's have a look and see whether Prince Charles's diaries is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, it is. Yes, this is the story of Prince Charles's diaries being leaked to the press. He describes himself as a political dissident. Funny, I can't remember Che Guevara having a butler. At the end of that round, I can tell you that Sean, Kelly and Vic have 3 points, Dave, Richard and Neil have 2 points. Aisling, what do you think? Who are the most talked about people of the last 12 months?
Probably, I mean, it must be Meghan. I love her. Oh, my God, I love her so much. More like Meghan Remarkable.
Very nice. She's amazing. I love her as much as the Daily Mail hate her for being black. You not like her?
I don't. I think she gets a lot of shit. She had her hair up in a bun, and they were like, no!
They went crazy the other day because she closed her own car door.
What?
She got out of the car and she closed the door herself, and they went, she's broken protocol.
It's just, I love that her attitude to the royal family is just a general... It feels like she's just going around shaking shit up. I bet you any money Meghan Markle is slowly taking things because she knows that they don't need all the stuff.
Is she condoing the palace?
She's absolutely Marie Kondoing the palace.
Oh, and she's like, this doesn't spark joy. And they're like, that's Prince Philip, put it down.
Toff, do you know her?
Don't know her, no.
What?
But I heard that she can drop 15 grand in one outfit, so I feel like we're kindred spirits.
She does feel like a breath of fresh air in the royal family. She
and
can be
she's
a bit
doing the
stuffy.
pregnancy, like, her own way, isn't she?
Yeah.
Because she's doing a hippie one. I could give her a lot of advice, because I did all that, like hypnobirthing.
Did you?
Like, I would give her some tips.
What's the tip?
So, take the hypnobirthing thing off your iPod after you've had the baby, because it comes on when you've got people over. Like, 1 minute, if you've got shuffle, and then 1 minute you're like, oh, I don't know, what's good?
5.
Yeah. You're listening to 5, and then it comes on and, like, you are a floating uterus. Going towards your baby, and suddenly you're prolapsed, you're back in the birth, and it's a nightmare if you're driving. Don't leave it on when you're in the car.
Finn, what do you think of...
Well, this hippie shit, like, I don't know how... Firstly, did you say you had a hippie birth?
Yeah, I tried a hippie birth, but then they had to hoover it out. Because
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
It didn't go to black. I thought it would moonwalk out of my vagina, but actually...
Do you think that was Henry de Hoover's worst or best day?
She sort of went from being an actress. She's given up a lot to sort of do it as well. Yeah. She had a pretty good career.
Well, she was in Suits. They say Meghan and Kate don't get on. But I'll be honest with you, I don't really care. I stay out of it when my wife don't talk to her sister. I'm not going to start getting involved in this. But they won't be able to row, though, because, like, they can't row, Meghan and Kate, very well, because posh people can't row, and Americans just try and, you know, calm everything down.
Darling, I am so good in a row. Have you ever watched Made in Chelsea?
What's that? No, but you panic and just throw a drink in their face. I've seen it.
Yeah.
You go, look, I'm really angry about this, you know. You really cheese me off. Like that.
That's exactly
And then
right.
Meghan would be like, oh, OK, let me just internalise that, Kate. Let me understand where you're coming from.
Toff, are you aware Rob can do posh, but it's all in the teeth. He
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do posh, but it's...
Yeah, well, Toff, both of I've been thinking about this investment strategy.
Sorry.
I think it's really going to work for us.
You're making me fancy you.
Really? Would you like to go for a drink, mate?
Yes, darling.
Let's do it.
The other thing Meghan gets kind of a hard time for is the fact she used to work on Deal or No Deal. You know?
Yeah, she was
used
like
to work...
one of the...
How well has she done?
Well, also, he's everyone's favourite royal, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he's like the one you'd want to go for a beer with.
You say how well has she done, but she has had a job, she's worked hard, she's explored all avenues, and now she's had a baby, and everyone's like, oh, she's done well for herself. And it's like, he's done well for himself. He does not have a job. Yeah, he's just been...
Oh, no one is disputing he's done well.
No. Yeah.
I mean, in the history of punching above your weight, this is unbelievable.
She gets so much shit for, like, she had a baby shower in New York and she got a private jet back and everyone went mental. But I've got a lot of sympathy. To be fair to her, when you marry into that family, you need to know who's driving.
You make a good point. OK, let's see if Meghan Markle's up there. Yes, it's Meghan Markle. Since getting married to Prince Harry, Meghan has been subjected to a torrent of abuse. But Prince Philip is 97. What are you going to do? Meghan is a lifelong feminist, which she demonstrated by marrying a prince, giving up her job and living in his palace. You go, girl. What else has the nation been talking about this week?
Queen. Moody Queen.
Yeah,
Moody Queen.
allegedly.
Yeah.
She's having a photo taken.
She stormed off and then...
The BBC have actually now said she didn't storm out.
I don't think she did.
swans off.
The BBC have apologised, saying events were misrepresented.
Well, she had a diamond and ermine crusted robe. And the woman said, can you take that off? I need something a bit less dressy. And the Queen went, less dressy? What do you think this is? Yeah. I don't think she rolled her head like that, like...
The Queen's a lot like Charlie in Big Brother, isn't she? When you think about it.
She's not exactly a great dresser, the Queen, to begin with, all right?
Don't
Excuse
come
me.
here. Don't come.
We don't get the whole royalty thing in the States.
Oh, you
I
got
don't
what,
know.
Barbara
We don't get
Bush?
it. I'm sorry. but she's not royalty. I don't have to walk my ass backwards to her.
Well, I don't have to back into the Queen often. There was one time.
I don't have to curtsy. I could walk up to Barbara Bush and say, your son's an idiot, your husband's an asshole, and you're a controlling I could do all of that. I can't do that to the Queen.
No, you can do that to the Queen. We will then behead you.
£280 million a year she gets, which is a lot of money. And I say, if you're taking pictures of her, you'll do what we say, all right? You're getting 280 million quid. If I want you naked with the baby, like that, or scratching your arse in a tennis outfit, you'll do it, Elizabeth.
Oh, wait a minute.
I've never seen her smile.
It's all like, let's all jump on the American.
That's because she's my queen, Susie. It's our time now. It's like my brother's a bit of a knobhead, but if you said it, I'd be like, that's my brother you're talking about. That's the rules. Although Bush is a twat.
We don't know what she was asked to do by Annie Leibovitz. He may have been saying stuff like, could you just slip your top off, love, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you imagine she's trying to get the Queen to do that. or like a flake, like that.
First class.
OK, well, let's have a look and see whether the Queen being in a huff is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, this is the story that the Queen became grumpy at a photo shoot when photographer Annie Leibovitz asked her to remove her crown. The last time the Queen was photographed with the crown jewels on her head was when Philip had the camera hidden in the wardrobe. Meghan Markle has been in the news a lot. Go on, what do you make of Meghan Markle?
I find Meghan Markle fascinating because she's a woman with, like, the body of a goddess but the name of a minor Harry Potter character.
Meghan Markle. But is she Gryffindor or Slytherin?
Oh, I think they're both Gryffindor. I think they're the most relatable as a couple, the most relatable royals, because neither of them has been accused of being a racist or a nonce. Recently.
At time of recording.
At time of recording.
Harry's like the #2 popular royal right after the Queen. You can dress as a Nazi and still be the second most popular royal in that family.
Well, because everyone thinks he's like, it's cheeky. Like, it's like, if he drinks too much, it's cheeky. If he dresses as a Nazi, it's cheeky. He marries a woman of African-American heritage. Like, oh, cheeky.
So, what do you think, Rachel and Meghan Markle? She's getting given a horribly hard time by the press.
Yes, she is getting. I think it must be very, very weird being Meghan Markle. I'm thinking that thing of when you meet someone famous, it's really weird. And at some point, she met the Queen. Right, she must have met the Queen for the first time. That must have been so weird. And I wonder how long it took before she got bored of meeting the Queen. I wonder within about 3 days, she's like, oh, fuck, it's the fucking Queen again. And like the first time you're in Buckingham Palace, you're going, I am in Buckingham Palace. I'm a girl from California. I'm in Buckingham Palace with the Queen. And 3 days later, she's thinking, the toilet is so far away from this living room. There's not a smart TV. This is a fucking nightmare.
Well, she claims not to have ever known who they were because in America they don't have news and TV. But I think it would have been way more romantic if she just said, yes, I targeted him from a young age. You know, like, I watched the funeral, I saw him walking behind that coffin, and I thought, that ass, though, you know?
Well, did you have a thing with Prince Harry?
Absolutely not, no.
I thought you tried to climb
that.
that.
All of these nights I spent in Mahiki. What a waste.
Should have been in Pizza Express.
I know. I would have gone for a young William.
Oh. You would have gone for the future king?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of your royals are already German, so apart
Yes.
from Meghan, so I might as well mince in.
I might as well mince in, you know, like people don't say.
Say
I
the
would just
rebel,
mince
yeah.
in, you know, to the royal family. You know, I'm just like one of them. I wonder, was Meghan Markle's life better before she was in the royal family? Because
Her
feels
life
like the
was
press have
definitely better.
turned on her for not showing us pictures of the baby day one.
She was treated so badly. I mean, like, on Remembrance Sunday and stuff, they made out she didn't put the wreath down right. I mean, she didn't do anything wrong as far as I could tell. It wasn't like she was, like, hula hooping with the wreath.
You're going to remember this.
And she did the interview, and someone said, how are you? And she just responds as a normal human being and says, oh, well, thank you for asking. Actually, I haven't been asked that very much. And people are like, oh, who does she think she is?
To be fair, they were in South Africa with a 4-month-year-old. What an holiday that is. Do me a favour, you don't even take a 4-month-year-old Dorset, never mind South Africa. 12-hour flight and the jabs. No wonder you're stressed. I would be fuming.
And they love as well to sort of stir up this thing about the sort of rivalry between Meghan and Harry and William and Kate, don't they? And you just go, well, you don't know if that's true. I mean, all families have that kind of cousin thing, don't they? Like, can you believe it? Your cousins, they're going to go to South Africa for their holiday this year. Oh, I mean, I like her, but she takes the piss, don't she? And, you know, there's going to be all them pictures on Facebook. Is it my legs or is it hot dog sausages? You know, I don't know. And, you know, maybe there's a bit of that, but I don't know. I just think there's a lot. They're just sort of going for them for the sake of it.
No, the British press hate her for one reason and one reason only. She took the only viable ginger cock off the market.
OK, well, let's see if Meghan Markle is up there. Yes, it's Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle has unfairly got a reputation for being a bit of a diva, but royal insiders say she's only ever made one demand. Don't leave her alone with Prince Andrew. As we're talking about royalty, time for a quick royal bonus round. Rob, Catherine, come join me in the middle to play What Colour Hat is the Queen Wearing?
What colour hat is the Queen wearing?
Good luck. OK, so the rules are simple. You've just got to tell me what colour hat is the Queen wearing. OK, so what
colour hat is the Queen wearing?
OK. Can I get some dramatic lighting, please? Right, OK, let's play What Colour Hat is the Queen Wearing? Rob, you're first. Take a look at this picture.
Yeah.
What colour hat is the Queen wearing? What are you going to go with?
I'd say black.
You think she's wearing a black hat?
Yeah, what kind of lunatic's going to add another colour palette to that purple monstrosity? It looks like a Quality Street that's escaped.
Well, I can tell you. Full Quality Street. She went purple. I think that was the week Prince died.
Actually, guys, I don't see colour. I don't even know if that's a man or a woman. That's a person to me.
OK, Catherine, this is you. What colour hat is the Queen wearing?
Oh, gosh. Oh! I really needed to get this right. So, I think she's wearing, like, maybe a green?
You think a green hat with that outfit. Let's have a look. Incorrect.
Well, why is it always the same?
Rob.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
getting
next
the vibe
one.
now.
Let's get this. Okay, you
got
got it?
Yellow. Let's do this. It's yellow.
You think yellow?
Yes!
Rob scores! Well, listen to the crowd!
Fool me once, don't fucking fool me again. That's the same, isn't it?
Okay, next one. What do you think, Catherine?
I think it's blue. I think it's blue.
You think it's blue? You think
Yeah,
a
I
blue
think it's
hat?
blue.
Let's have a look.
Ooh, yeah!
It's 1-all. 1-all.
I love this.
It's neck and neck, everyone. It is neck
Oh my
and
God.
neck.
This is a great game.
Okay, next one. Okay, what colour hat is the Queen wearing?
She's drinking from white pine. So we know it's before noon.
Yeah. She might be a bit pissed up, might be a bandana or something. I think grey.
Ooh.
Okay, let's
I
have a look.
like grey.
No, wrong.
Oh.
Yes!
That is great. That is great. I've got to give him that.
Like, I'm actually getting emotional, and I want to play this game at Christmas.
That's a stitch-up, that.
Because...
I'll give you the point. That was
I don't
great.
care about the point. It's not right. Oh, what oh we're not going to put a hat in because I'm fucking wacky.
You win! You win!
There we go.
Okay, what do you think?
Pink hat.
Pink?
Wait a minute. Wait,
Whoa.
like yellow or pink? Hang on.
She would look like a Battenberg.
No, she wouldn't. Wait a minute.
She is a Battenberg. Change the family name to Windsor when the war starts.
No, okay. Oh my gosh.
Quick as you can.
White.
You think a white hat? Incorrect. We're going quick fire now. Okay,
I'm going
go.
on my gut.
White. Green. Green, white.
Oh, green.
Let's have a look.
Bandana!
Oh, they're over.
Oh!
Okay, next one. What colour?
Hell, Terry's chocolate orange has turned up.
Black.
You think black?
Orange.
Okay, let's go. Black or orange?
Yes!
So who said orange?
Me.
Oh, you said it. Who said orange?
I said orange.
Thank
I
you.
should fucking pay attention.
All right.
Okay, what colour hat is the Queen wearing?
That's Del Boy, isn't it?
Scarf.
You've gone scarf, very strong scarf.
I've got a Baker Boy cap.
Scarf.
Okay, you've gone Peaky Blinders, you think Paddington Bear. Okay. Let's see if she's got a scarf on. Yes! All right, what colour?
That is,
Blue.
blue, black.
Well, I can tell you, but that's Camilla. I'd know those boobs anyway. Rob Beckett is the winner. Okay, back to the seats. You've got one more to get fingers on buzzers. Jason.
It's Prince Harry.
Prince Harry, tell me more.
Prince Harry in trouble because his lads are in Iraq and Afghanistan and whatnot, doing a war.
Doing a war?
Doing a war. Yeah, and...
How long have you been sat next to Danny
I'm
Dyer?
catching it, it's amazing.
They're off there doing a war.
Getting all warmed up.
And he was in Canada at some sort of strip club getting boobs in his face.
I love him, that Harry. He's a raving lunatic. Out of his nut, loads of birds around, a big joint hanging out of his mouth.
Dressed as a Nazi.
Legend.
He's well up for it.
My favourite bit was he was talking to a barmaid and he didn't want to reveal his true identity. So when she said, "What's your name?" he went, "Gary." That was the best he could come up with. Prince Gary.
Danny, do you think he should have gone to Iraq?
Yeah, I think he should have got involved, definitely.
Should have got involved.
Do you not worry about him being out there, like, getting shot at and... Like, he can't camouflage, can he? Do you know what I mean? You imagine two Iraqi soldiers. Did you just see that tree move? What, the one with ginger hair? You know what I mean?
Let's have a look and see whether Prince Harry is up there. Yes, this is the story that Prince Harry visited a strip club in Canada whilst his colleagues were fighting in Iraq. A strip club is very much like Iraq. Young men getting slaughtered, bazookas everywhere, weapons going off. It's more expensive than you think when you go in. Muslims don't like it. I blame Bush. We're still trying to guess the nation's most talked about people. OK, fingers on buzzers.
Is it Prince Andrew?
Prince Andrew?
He's been in the news.
He's been in the news a little bit, yeah.
He's been knocking about. Because of the controversy, he's retired from public duties. I don't know what he actually did apart from walk around parks and pedos.
Yeah.
The whole way through that interview was extraordinary. He had all the misplaced confidence of a lettings agent on episode 1 of The Apprentice. Just a bit beforehand, he told his press secretary, "I've smashed this. Absolutely gonna smash it."
The crux crux of the thing is, grown men really love the idea of a much younger woman, and I can't believe that's still a scandal. I think it's wrong, but is it unusual? No. When I was 17, I was banging the 31-year-old prom security guard, and he wasn't even powerful. He could get me just closer to the keg. I think his daughters are just innocent victims, because imagine, I've got an embarrassing dad. You know when your dad, just an embarrassing dad.
Yeah, flip cup dicks out, Dad.
I would be so gutted as well because, like, he was just like, it was very unusual. I was at home with the children, and the one time
Which children?
he drove you to a birthday party was because he needed an alibi.
In his defence, Woking Pizza Express is quality. They've got, like, the oven in the middle. It's great vibe. The toilets are quality.
Watching it, it did look like such a car crash, the whole interview. And I just thought, like, imagine being in that family and your dad has literally turned a car over that year, and that's still not the biggest car crash in your family.
What is it with the Royals as well not shaving off that last bit of bum fluff on their head? They never commit, do they, to that tiny... Like, William's got it, innit? It looks like an arse.
Just shave it. Just shave it, I say.
It kind of reminds me of I've got a naked cat.
What?
Are they all
I think you mean to say shaved pussy.
No, darling. Anyway, he's a Sphinx cat.
Got a Sphinx cat.
Yeah.
So is it, they're totally hairless cats.
Totally hairless.
I'm obsessed by them.
Really? His
They're
name
amazing.
is Mr. Chow. And once I brought him into a cattery. I picked him up 2 weeks later over Christmas, and he came back with a Prince Andrew, like, peach fuzz all over him. I had to, like, wax him down, shower.
Wax him?
Yeah, it was awful.
So the cat that you
The
had...
cat was freezing, and basically the animal instinct made him develop peach fuzz. Just like Prince Andrew.
So a bald cat, grew some hair, clearly doing really well, and then you got it home and went, yeah, better wax it.
I mean, it was a bit of Scotch tape. It wasn't a real wax.
I mean, that's one of the worst assaults on young pussies that we've allegedly discussed this round.
Well, I can tell you, Prince Andrew was not one of the most talked about people of the last year, but the biggest unanswered question of the Epstein scandal is how did paedophiles with dirt on the royal family get so good at killing themselves? Turns out the Grand Old Duke of York had 10,000 punchline redacted for legal reasons.
People have been talking about that photo that was in all the newspapers. Did everyone see that? Prince Philip breaking wind on the royal balcony.
Oh, take away your OBE. How dare you?
He looks very pleased with himself, doesn't he? As he raises one leg.
Pull one's finger.
It's interesting that every member of the family has a slightly different response.
Yeah.
Prince Harry, being young, thinks it's very funny. The Queen is not amused. Prince Charles just looks confused.
That does explain that when they're in the carriage together, she's always going like that. She's both mad.
The reason they're laughing, he's probably treading on a fox's neck. They love that kind of thing.
Who's the boy at the back?
Prince Harry, you know that!
He's doing the owl thing, isn't he? Going...
He's trying to blame it on an owl.
Don't worry, Grandad. I'll get you out of this one. It's an owl!
Do you think he ever pushes the Queen under the duvet? Just asking. Oh, Prince Philip breaking wind. Let's see if it's up there. Yes, Prince Philip was photographed supposedly farting on the royal balcony. He denied it, forgetting that, of course, means he supplied it. Sean's team, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
Prince Harry, I would say.
Yes. Prince Harry's finished his tour of duty.
It does make it sound like he's finished the game and gone on to Call of Duty 2.
Yeah. You've made a documentary.
Oh, yeah, I have. It's on BBC Three on Monday night, and I went out to Camp Bastion to make a documentary about Prince Harry.
Right.
His time out there.
So do you hang out with Prince Harry? Or...
Well, I'd be lying if I said I did an interview with him. There was a slight technical reason why I couldn't. But it's...
sorry, what was the technical reason why you... Tell me, what's the technical reason? Have you got a thing about gingers?
I just didn't... That's my way of saying I failed to secure an interview with Prince Harry. But I presented... so I've done a tour of Camp Bastion of what his life is like out there. And it is fascinating. And he... you know, he's been heavily criticised this week for comparing killing members of the Taliban
to playing computer games. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw
story
people
this
gave
week?
him a hard time about it. I
Yeah,
think we're very squeamish about this, though, aren't we? He talked about killing the Taliban, and we sort of went, well, he's in the army, and we sent him over there. That's sort of his job, isn't it?
And we know he's in an Apache helicopter with a machine gun. What did they think he was doing? And it was, I suppose, in a way as well, it was a bit rich of the Taliban.
A bit rich of the Taliban. They won't like that bit. They will not like that. What does he say about us? What did he say about us?
You read a quote in the paper that says, oh, it's a bit stupid to compare a computer game to killing real people. And you go, yeah, that's interesting. And you go, oh, it's the Taliban. I think I agree with the Taliban. That is a new moment in your life. Well, maybe they're all right, you know. Maybe you can't, you know, I kill people, but, you know, I'm good at computer games because of my thumbs.
I get where he's coming from, though.
You get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Gemma, tell us more.
I tell you for why, because when you play a computer game, you go into another zone.
Yeah.
And when he went to the war, he just applied his skill on the Game Gear or whatever to the war. So when he was, say, like, in combat in the computer game, he put himself back in that headspace when he was, like, really fighting people.
Knees and toes. Knees and toes.
I get where he's coming from.
Yeah. I'll give you the actual quote from Prince Harry. He said he admitted killing Taliban members, saying, if there's people trying to do bad stuff, then we'll take them out of the game. We have to take a life to save a life.
He talks like a Premier League footballer there. Yeah, Afghanistan, always a difficult place to go. We knew we had to dig in deep, so I'm just pleased I was given a gun. And that's what it's all about at this level. Next Saturday, Ipswich.
He has been prepared, though. Like, no wonder Prince Harry's killing Taliban. Look at his entire life. Murdering the dance floor, slaying babes every night, carnage. That's who he is.
But why is there a war there? Because they've caught Osama bin Laden.
Good question.
They've caught Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
So what they fighting for now?
Basically, the Taliban don't like fun.
No, it's at war with Afghanistan because they've got loads of grit. And that is what Britain needs every winter, doesn't have enough grit, and that is why Britain is in Afghanistan getting all the grit.
I just think it's all a waste of money. Like, you know, these wars cost money and stuff, surely.
They do. It's a waste of money.
It's
You're
a
the people
waste-
that gave us vajazzles. Let's not start.
I'll let you off.
Let's have a look and see whether Prince Harry is up there. Yes, indeed. Prince Harry has returned from Afghanistan. No one's quite sure what Prince Harry's going to do next, but he's served in the army and his mum died when he was young, so he could go a long way on X Factor. Sean Steen, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
Kate and... Well, I don't know why they are, but apparently Kate and Wills have been in the news because they went to Canada. Yeah.
What do you mean, woo?
Well, the thing is that this country gets kind of semi-enthusiastic about it, but America go... I mean, it's crazy, crazy news over there. It's like the front of every magazine and... Huh?
America and Canada are different.
You sound exactly the same, Pet.
It's such a boring story. You've got the two most boring people in the world go to the most boring country in the world. Sorry, but Canada is boring. Even their transvestites are women. That's how boring it is.
But I liked it, there was the Canadian pop star who didn't call him the Duke of Cambridge, she called him the douche of Cambridge.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And then and apparently William looked at her, laughed. Yeah. You can imagine him going, cut off her head.
Yeah.
He's so dull, he wouldn't. What he'd do is just goes, oh, I don't know. When you see Kate and Wills, you watch now, I was thinking, kick a moose or something. Kick a moose. Be rude to an Inuit, piss up against a totem pole, do something. Watching them, I just think...
You're wrong, they've got so many Brits who do all of that. It's good that somebody kind of, you know, they do it right.
It makes you... I'm with Sean. I miss Prince Philip on these trips.
Yeah, I do.
It's like £1 million it costs to get them over there. £1 million to go to Canada. For £1 million, I'd want to be paintballing on the moon.
Paintballing on the moon would be difficult.
Spoil everything.
They're about to make up stuff for them to do because them doing normal things. They went to meet a tribe called the Micmac tribe, which is obviously made up. What these guys, they make their own mints. So what you need to do is get a tic-tac knick-knack from the Micmac.
Micmac sounds like they're half Irish, half Scottish, doesn't it?
I tell you, they're heavy drinkers.
He even landed a plane on a lake, and he made that look dull.
But they said that it was amazing that he landed a plane on a lake because there's only a handful of British people that can actually do that. I think, yeah, because we haven't all got helicopters. It was a helicopter, wasn't it? We haven't all got lakes or helicopters. You know, I can reverse park a Micra.
They had a holiday during the middle of this tour. I was thinking, when they have a holiday, how do they know they're having a holiday? What's the difference between holiday and work? The only difference is, at the end of the day, when they're working, they go, oh, bloody hell, I'm really tired of unveiling stuff. My unveiling finger's really... Oh, dear, if I have to lift another tiny little flag over a plaque.
That's the other thing as well. They're praising them for doing ordinary. Oh, it's amazing how Kate, she just went up to this girl and talked to her. As if she was like another human being that spoke the same language. It's amazing.
You can't talk to girls, John, so...
That's why we put the two girls on your team. We thought we'd give you a chance. We've paid women to talk to you.
I've done that.
OK, let's have a look and see if it's up there. Yes, this week, Kate and William have toured Canada. Prince William is a dashing helicopter pilot, a mega-rich heir to the throne with a beautiful wife who commands the affection of an entire nation. If you're watching, William, I have to admit, you're better than me in almost every conceivable way. Well done, Baldy.
It is receding literally by the hour, isn't it? You can just see it as you're going...
He's unveiling his head.
Team, what do you think the nation have been talking about the last week?
Megxit?
Megxit.
What do you
They're calling it Megxit because, we're out of ideas.
Everyone's saying it's her fault. Like, oh, I don't trust Meghan. I don't like the look of her. It's all Meghan. She's manipulative. It's amazing how much men can get away with. Like, Harry, dressed like a Nazi, fought in a war. He's naked in Vegas, taking drugs. All he had to do to wipe the slate clean was marry a black woman and fly economy. And now everyone's like, he's the Duke of Woke. It's very confusing to me because Meghan Markle's done backwards exactly my life. So, I was a waitress who hooked up with a creep from a trash family, and I left Canada because I wasn't getting enough attention. Spencer and Vogue, do you know them personally? Are you friends with them?
No, we don't know them, sadly. I'd like their job. They're an old one.
Yeah. I think ultimately everyone would be more comfortable with them doing whatever they want if they did it properly, no? If they'd told the Queen and done it normally, it would have probably been all right.
I don't know about you, but I've never run anything I've done in my life past my nana. Literally nothing. The idea that they have to. It must be so difficult to explain to your hot new girlfriend, oh, yeah, we've got to just run that by my nan because... No, I know I'm your man and I love you and you love me, but I just want to get permission from my nan. But she's got to talk to my granddad first, and then we'll see what my dad says. And then I'll get back to you. What?
Well, we had to have a family summit this week because we thought either one of the kids or the cat had shit on the table.
One of the kids or the cat?
Yeah, but...
Oh, so you'd ruled out your partner?
Yeah.
We had progress in your family?
Me and Lou had a frank discussion, it weren't us. And then it worked out, it was just a gone-off bit of avocado.
I can't believe you confused avocado for cat shit.
What are you feeding your
I
kids?
feed my cat mainly Lenore. Very, very nice-smelling poo it has. Can't say that, allegedly. Can't feed I don't do that to my cat. Not Lenore, just the own brand stuff, cheaper.
Rob, what do you think of Meghan Markle? Do you like her?
Well, it's not gone smoothly, has it? Let's be honest, I think it'd be easier to leave ISIS than the royal family. I think that Jihadi bride looks less stressed than Meghan.
Do you think the jihadi bride's looking at it going, fucking hell, she's having a rough ride? Nadine, what do you think?
What was annoying that she done was she was deliberately moving her coat out of the way so as we could all see the bum.
That is one of my pet hates. I cannot bear it when pregnant people just constantly...
Yes.
It's like, it's not going to fall out.
It would be more eerie if her hands were just by her side the whole time, like a mannequin, or just like that, like resting her arms.
It's a nice shelf when you've got
with a
one.
pint on there.
Yeah.
So, Harry and Meghan.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is a naivety in this move. I understand that the press have been hounding them, whatever, and they want to quit the royal family now to sort of escape the press attention by doing the most newsworthy thing they could possibly do in this situation. They seem to think that if they leave the press alone, the press will leave them alone, like they're bears.
They're more scared of you than you are of them.
It's kind of hard to understand how you retire from not having a job. You know what I mean? They've just got back from a 6-week vacation in Canada, and they've landed, and the first thing they've said is, "Whoa, this is too much work."
They've just gone on holiday. They've had a nice holiday. And we've all done it when you come back, you think, right, I'm going to homeschool the kids and we'll make goat's cheese in the Dordogne then. Just throw it all in.
I think you've nailed it. I think it's that thing where you're on holiday and you're like 2 bottles of Baileys in, going, do you know what?
I'm not going back.
I'm never going back.
I'm not going back, Harry.
Can't make me go back.
Don't make me go back. I can't stand your nan.
I love the way that on the front covers of all the papers it was like close-ups to all the different royals and saying like, oh, the Queen looks disgruntled. It's just the same face. They're like, oh, she's never had a different face. They said Prince Philip looks upset. He's only ever got one face, dead. That's his face. I've never seen an alive person look more dead. The problem with Prince Harry is if you take the prince away from him, he's just a ginger squaddy, isn't he? I mean, really, she should have just gone to a nightclub in Aldershot and saved herself some bother.
Spencer, vote. You're in the limelight now in the UK. You've got your own reality TV show. So if you ever wanted to escape it all, would you move abroad? Would you emigrate?
No, we've just been away for a month and I felt really lazy towards the end.
Where did you go?
St. Bart's.
To the sun by looking at him. Fucking hell, mate. That is a tan, isn't it? Well, he's actually topless.
I would describe your tan this evening as borderline racist.
Yeah.
Well, this is my problem with it is people say, oh, you know, Harry and Meghan, you should let them do whatever they want. They should be allowed to do this. People think it doesn't make any difference, but it does make a difference. Because if something terrible happened to William and Kate and the kids, right? The Queen and Charles are very old. They're going to go at some stage. And then you're left with King Andrew. No one wants that.
Is that true? No.
Yeah.
Because you've got a William, then you've got a Kate, then you've got a George, then you've got... There's loads of them between.
They're one light aircraft crash away.
That's the same reason that the 2 founders of Coca-Cola don't fly together, just in case the plane goes down.
Sure.
Recipe. You know what I mean? The people who know the Coca-Cola recipe don't fly together.
You think there's 2 people that know the Coca-Cola recipe?
But they... Well, Vogue's... Yeah.
There's 2 people going, fucking hell, Bill. We've got to make more. Demand's huge.
What about KFC? Do they fly... Does the Colonel fly separately?
That does my head in as well. What is it, a recipe of 8 spices?
11.
11?
Yeah.
Tell you what it is, mostly fucking salt. Let's get back to Meghan and Harry.
Look, I don't blame her for wanting to leave, yeah? You wouldn't want to hang around with that family, would you? Like, the nan's always down the Augses. Yeah. The granddad's a racist. The uncle hangs around with pedos.
What can you hear me for?
Sorry.
Fucking hell. I knew I shouldn't have got these.
Sorry, Phil. It's just the glasses.
No offence, Phil, but you look like a pedo and the victim. OK, so, well, should we have a look and see whether Harry and Meghan are the most talked about thing?
Yes.
Yes, makes it. Harry and Meghan say they'd now like to split their time between spending your money in the UK and spending your money in Canada. What else have people been talking about?
There was a big thing in the papers, wasn't there, about the Diana, some new book about Diana's come out.
The woman who's written the book was Diana's astrologist, right? No, I'm sorry, guys, she wasn't an astrologer. She was an energy healer.
Yes.
Is that an electrician?
Let's see if that was one of the most talked about things. Yes, it was the 5th most talked about thing this week. Just think, though, if Diana hadn't died, we wouldn't have that beautiful fountain in Kensington Gardens. And Paris wouldn't have that beautiful slow down sign. Catherine's team, what do you think the nation have been talking about the last week?
It's gotta be Megxit. Meghan and Harry have left the UK to go to Canada. They would rather live on Vancouver Island with cougars, wolves, black bears. The royal family's bad. Do you remember how happy Prince Harry looked in Afghanistan? He went for a break.
So Harry and Meghan have moved to Canada.
Yep.
And we've got you.
Yep.
It makes perfect sense, though, because obviously Meghan felt that the UK media coverage was racist, and obviously Canada's a very liberal country, and Justin Trudeau, they got the first black Prime Minister, so...
But let it be a lesson to us all, ladies. Do not do what Doria did. She's a fine woman from a good family, Meghan's mother. Everyone likes her. She's still involved with the couple. And then she went out, she saw some daytime television lighting director, banged him, and now there's a whole world of trouble. And she and I have a similar talent. I have the superpower, actually, it's kind of a secret. I can take garbage cum and turn it into a princess. And so can Doria. You gotta research. If you're gonna have unprotected sex, you need to deep dive on the family. You need to know who he is and where he's from. Otherwise, generations later, you got Thomas Markle up your ass.
You're not going to get pregnant like that.
I read that they announced or they discussed the departure in a royal family WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
And now I can't stop imagining that the Queen's WhatsApp name is just a crown emoji.
Imagine that it's Prince Philip's typing. Oh, fuck.
Rob, what do you think?
The thing is, they've had their title stripped, not HRH anymore. Are they? That's gone. So does it mean that, like, stuff like the brown sauce has got more of a royal seal of approval than Prince Harry now?
I'm not sure about brown sauce.
Yeah, OK. Should have picked a different sauce.
Of all the sauces.
Of all the sauces. Prince Philip's going, I'm not having brown sauce in this. JC.
Yes.
JC, the JC. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
What do you make of this Harry and Meghan thing? Because they don't like the press attention.
I feel that the best thing they can do, ultimately, in life, all you want is to see people happy. If they're happy in Canada, let them go to Canada.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
OK. Good.
Let them go and do a day's hard work and see what we all have to do.
I mean, Gemma,
hang on. What's the last day's work you did?
Jimmy.
I suppose you fucked Darge, yeah.
Jimmy!
That don't take a day.
But what's the average working day for the GC? Are you a legend?
Yes,
What do you do?
Well, I wake up at 4. I do some meditation.
Boy, come on.
4 in the afternoon?
No, 4 a.m. 4 in the morning. I always wake at 4 because it's the only peace and quiet I get to, like, do my emails.
That's meditation now, is it?
Yeah.
Emails, meditation, yeah.
Well, yeah, I wake up, have a cup of tea, meditate, think, right, let's seize the day, do my emails, and then literally...
Back to bed for 5 hours.
No. I'll be picked up about 7 o'clock. I go into my boutique, I sort the stock out, then I'll have some TV work, meetings, I do a podcast.
What's your podcast?
Jimmy! It's the #1 podcast.
For
Gemma
who?
Collins' podcast.
You can get loads of information on there. Gardening, crystals. Gemma's mum pops on with some advice.
Yes. It's the next best thing out there that will change your life.
Yeah, but will it make it better?
Because you have a lot of paparazzi following you.
All the time. I've had to move 3 times. I always give people a fake address now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
How do they get to your house? That's a good question. Sometimes I get followed. I have been followed. You know.
Sometimes they just follow the Deliveroo driver.
Yeah. Me and Stormzy are the only people in the UK to have a Deliveroo Platinum card.
Whoa. Deliveroo Platinum. Tell me everything about this. Because it used to be the thing was like the Nando's black card was the shit. Yeah. What's this?
It's only me and Stormzy.
Do you have to eat together?
No. I'd love to eat
What do you get? Is it free Deliveroo?
I think it's something like £12,000 a year. Whoa. Or it might be 6,000.
Wow. And we're sort of halfway through January, so that's gone now.
Yeah, that went weeks ago.
What's your favourite? What's your go-to on Deliveroo?
I've got to say, I love a bit of Pizza Hut. I'm not going to lie, I do
Old
love
school.
a pizza. Or the brown derby from Wimpy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the best.
The
brown derby. Donut, ice cream on top, loads of chocolate sauce and lashings of nuts.
Lashings of nuts. That's what they do in Saudi Arabia, isn't it?
You're a vegan, yes?
Well... Jimmy, I started off being a vegetarian. I'm more vegan now because I've then become very aware lately
Bullshit,
of how...
sorry.
No, recently I was shown how the cows are treated to get the milk. Hence, I now drink oat milk every day.
Have you seen what they've done to those oats, though?
And if the real truth was told of how they get milk from cows, trust me, no one would be drinking it.
How do they get milk from cows? Because I think they milk them.
No! Jimmy, I will have to send you some videos on it.
Jimmy, they forcibly impregnate the
Thank
mom.
you.
They take the baby away, and then the cow's a prisoner, and she's milked and milked. It's Handmaid's Tale for cows.
OK, Meghan and Harry. Let's have a look and see if Megxit is up there. Yes, of course, Harry and Meghan. Meghan and Harry will no longer be funded by the taxpayer. Instead, they'll be funded by Prince Charles with money he gets from the Queen, who's funded by the taxpayer. Everyone in the royal family is really upset with Harry and Meghan, apart from Prince Andrew, who can't believe he's fucking luck. Gabby, Mark, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
Well, I think it's got to be the royals. They're on their arse, aren't they? They've got no money. Apparently, they're so strapped for cash that they were thinking about setting up a premium rate phone line.
What's that? What are you wearing? A tiara? Who's that getting off?
Have you got my sceptre in your hand? Yeah, it was a bit weird. Because you'd have to ring it, wouldn't you? You'd have to ring it. Just dial 1 for 1. Dial 2 for a racist rant from one's husband. For Prince Harry, press the hash key. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It does seem extraordinary, but they are saying they're strapped for cash. They don't have any money.
Well, can't they do a sponsored run or something?
I think they should do a calendar. The Queen should do a calendar, and over this nipple she has a sceptre, and that nipple, a corgi's nose. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
But it's ironic, because you've got Charles trying to save the planet, obviously.
Yeah.
And he's filling his car up with wine.
Wine and cheese, yeah.
Of
course you are, Charles.
Yeah.
Of course you are. Filling his car up with cheese. The bloke has finally gone mental. He talked for plants for years. We let it go. We let it go. He swapped Diana for Camilla. We let it go, right? He's gone too far this time. By swap Diana for Camilla, you mean his wife tragically died?
OK, well, let's have a look and see whether the royals' finances is one of the most talked about things this week. OK, fingers on buzzers. What do you think?
Is it Prince Andrew's failure to cooperate with the FBI? Because it seems like someone who grew up being told he was better than us has turned around and acted like he's better than us.
You know he can't sweat. I reckon it's just all stored in his neck.
Well, he says he can't swear, but I think an interview with the FBI might really test that to the limit.
Yeah. They should interview him in a sauna. He crumbled with how many make this. Imagine the FBI. He'd just be like in full panic mode. Like, I'll take a seat. Oh, I can't actually. I haven't got an arse. It got blown off in the Falklands. Where'd it go?
I think he wants to cooperate with the FBI. It's just that, you know, since Epstein died, there's nowhere convenient for him to stay in America. It's hard.
Well, he's been the Queen's rock. They're like, Andrew is the Queen's rock. But a rock isn't always good. Like, sometimes it can be used to weigh down a sack of kittens in a lake.
Well, what do you think, Obi? Because, Obi, you've been on telly. You know what it's like to sort of come across well on television. If you had to be his sort of PR manager, what would you have suggested?
Oh, man, pray. That's a sticky one.
OK, let's have a look and see if Prince Andrew's up there.
He always is, dirty bastard.
Yes, it's Prince Andrew. You can say what you like about Prince Andrew, but... No, apparently you can't. Sean Seam, What do you think of the other biggest stories of the year?
Ladies, take it away.
It's got to be the royal wedding, hasn't it? Yeah,
The royal wedding, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what a magical
Oh.
day that was. I just stopped crying. It's just so... She was so beautiful.
Was it?
The dress came when she came out the thing. Oh, she's wearing a dress. Oh, no.
It was a lovely day because the M6 was really quiet. I just took advantage of the quiet roads.
Did neither of you watch it?
I watched it, yeah.
Yeah.
In the nude. It's my little protest.
It was one of the most boring things I've ever watched on TV.
Oh, come on.
It was? What do you
Why?
mean? No, come on. My girlfriend made me watch it. The whole family came around and I was bored shitless. Did anybody here seriously watch it? I just don't get it.
I watched
simply
it.
don't get it.
We celebrated in quite a big way in my house. We got a McDonald's breakfast. And we watched it in bed. It was pretty good.
You get the McDonald's delivered to your bed. You reached those dizzy heights.
I got a butler. No, my poor, long-suffering girlfriend went to McDonald's and got coffees.
Your girlfriend went to McDonald's?
Yeah. We thought we'd celebrate in style. We thought we'd watch the royal wedding the way it's meant to be enjoyed.
Basically,
At home
she
making-
said, "You're watching this with me," and you said, "Only if you get me McDonald's." Is that
It was one of those things where not only did I hate that it was happening, but I hated that people were enjoying it. I hated seeing happy people buying crap and thinking... They waved a flag for 2 hours and then they binned it. 140 tons of crap that no one knows where it went. I reckon Nick Griffin just went around in a transit, just grabbing all... He's just at home rubbing Union Jacks on himself now, flossing with bunting like that.
Are you a romantic, Kate? Did you enjoy it?
Well, I think so. I mean, it was the first time in, 350 years that someone outside royalty or aristocracy had married into our royal family. I think they genuinely
Well, let's face it, the gene pool could use a little chlorine at that stage.
But now it's Pippa, really, that the focus is on.
Well, the
Pippa, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Pippa has a bum.
Worse than being outshone by your sister on your wedding day is being outshone by your sister's arse. That's just so much more upsetting. Not the rest of it, just her arse.
But that was the best thing about it. Well, the rest of it was just... Because I don't understand the rest of it. It's better than getting excited about whether he's going to kiss her a second time. Hang on, is he going to kiss her? He's going to go for it. Is he? Are we going to get... The commentator was going, are we going to get 2 kisses? Are we going to get... Of course you were, because the crowd was shouting, kiss her, kiss her. He was just under pressure. He was bullied into it. If they'd been shouting, whip her dress up and show us her chimney, he'd have done it.
Now, Greg, you got married recently, right?
Yeah, my lovely wife, Heidi.
How did you meet your wife?
On Twitter.
Were you following her, or...?
She was following me.
Like a lazy stalker?
Well, you chat to your followers, and then this girl was clever, obviously clever, and she was funny. And I looked at her picture and I thought, fuck.
That's beautiful. That's not an opera.
I looked at her.
Fuck. Hell.
Did you sell it to Hello or OK or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Hello, yeah, and the honeymoon. As soon as you get Hello involved, everyone seems to want to discount your wedding and your honeymoon by a serious percentage, so it seems silly not to.
And if you ever want to remember your wedding, just go to the dentist. Win-win. It's a win-win.
Oh, I've got to get a root canal, but no, what a lovely day we had. Perfect. Kate, did you get married as well recently?
I got married in December.
And now you're knocked up. Oh.
I know. He works fast. Yeah.
Does he? Well, never mind. How did you meet?
Well, I was going off to Iraq, and you have to do a course called a hostile environments course. And generally, you get kidnapped, hood over your head, tied up, beaten up a little bit.
And then he did that to you, and then you went, should we go for a...
And then he took me off into the bush. Yeah, no. And then you have to negotiate yourself out of the situation. I'm just digging myself into a really big hole.
You had to negotiate yourself out of the situation?
Yeah.
What did you offer?
Money I've wasted on Jamie's Italians.
OK, let's see if the royal wedding is one of the most talked about things in the last 12 months. Yes, of course. The royal wedding was an amazing moment. If you're wondering how William wooed Kate Middleton, he did have the best chat-up line of all time. Nice face, love. Look better on a stamp.